Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown live here on the channel. Sword and Shield competitive. It has to be some of the most fun I have had in a long time. Today we've got a team. You can see by the thumbnail, you can see by the title, you can see by the background. We are showing off a team around CINDERACE. And CINDERACE, this team is made by the Rissy Top. I found this team in the Rate My Team section on Smogon. Definitely feel free to check it out. I will link the paste bin down below. I did make a minor tweak based on some of the suggestions in the comments, but that is where the team came from, and the CINDERACE Pyro Ball art is courtesy of Harlequin Waffles. I will link the profile or the link to the Deviant art in the description down below as well, so you guys go check it out. We've got a really nice team here. First up, we do have a pretty offensive CINDERACE here with the heavy-duty boots, Court Change, U-turn, Power Ball, and High Jump Kick. CINDERACE has a really nice signature move this gen with Court Change. What it does is it switches the side of field effects. So if my opponent gets up Stealth Rocks, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, Sticky Webs, Steel Rocks from G-Max, Caparaja, I can go for Court Change and move those over to his side. Likewise, if he has rocks on his side, that'll move over here, but it does have base 119 speed, so it is wicked fast. We do have U-turn here for the momentum. We do have another signature move, Pyro Ball, which is a 120 base power fire move. We also do have High Jump Kick as well, so our only true offensive accurate move here is U-turn. So we're going to see how that goes. We paired this with a bit of hyper offense here with these three Pokemon, and then we do have a hopeful resistance to setup sweeping here in Ditto, and then we do have a defensive backbone pretty much in Corviknight. So next up here, Banded Darmanitan. Galarian Darmanitan does have the Gorilla Tactics, which essentially gives it a choice band. So this is like a +2 Galarian, or a +2 Darmanitan right here. U-turn, Icicle Crash, Flare Blitz, and Earthquake. It's pretty standard from what I've seen. A lot of people do run Choice Scarf on here, but I do like the ability to just kind of run Double Band and click Nuke and just kind of do some cool things to it. So we got a little bit of turn momentum between CINDERACE and Galarian Darmanitan. Next up, we do have Choice Specs Dragapult with Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, Shadow Ball, and Thunderbolt. Infiltrator, so that way we are going through the subs, but this thing just is an absolute nuke. This thing is insanely fast, 142 base speed, as you guys can see down there. But I don't know if I like Thunderbolt necessarily. I may switch that out for, because I'm trying to think what Thunderbolt would hit that the rest of our moves would not. I may switch that for U-turn to have a little bit more momentum here. But our next Pokemon here is Poltegeist, White Herb Poltegeist with the weak armor ability, Shadow Ball, Shell Smash, Memento, and Stored Power. The White Herb after a Shell Smash will change our stat changes as well as after the weak armor, so we want to make sure we get our White Herb off there first. But weak armor does, if a physical attack hits a Pokemon, the defense is lowered by 1, speed is raised by +2. So with that, Shadow Ball, Memento can help us set up for or bring in other Pokemon, and then we do have the Stored Power here as well. I don't know if I'll be clicking Memento at any point, but we're going to see how that works. First Scarf Ditto is pretty basic here. We do have the max HP and max defense here. Pretty standard Ditto set, nothing too crazy about it here. And then defensive Corviknight with Mirror Armor, Roost, Taunt, U-turn, and Defog. A lot of the comments on this Rate My Team were talking about how in a meta where Galarian, Corsola, and Toxapex are so prevalent that you do want to have something that can kind of help taunt and prevent those things from going for recovery moves and doing what they do. So I did want to add that on here. We may change the team up. We may just kind of stick with it. But if you guys are excited, feel free to leave a like on the video, and we're going to find out some battle, and I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. We are literally right here. So we do have, our opponent has Clefable, Toxtricity, CINDERACE, Dragapult, Inteleon, and Corviknight. So it's a very interesting team. I really just like leading off with Galarian Darmanitan. However, their CINDERACE is going to be faster than us because we are not Scarfed. So what I do want to do here is truthfully just lead off with my Dragapult. I don't see a resistance to a Specs Shadow Ball. I do see a Toxtricity here, and I know Toxtricity isn't the fastest Pokemon alive, and we know it's on an air balloon. And the reason I point that out is because if it does have any investment on there, Draco Meteor is still my best bet. I'm just going to click Dracos. He does go into Clefable, so going for a Shadow Ball would have been the better play there, unfortunately. But even Shadow Ball isn't doing that much to this thing, honestly. Clefable is just so fat. So fat. The best switch in here, in my opinion, is just to go Corviknight. He can go for a Moonblast. We can shut it down with Taunt. I'd assume he wants to go for rocks of some sort. I don't know how to... What happens if I could go... Hold up. I could Dynamax. And I could go for a I could go for a Max Phantasm, which would do, if my calculations are correct here, a lot of damage to this thing. And I know we'd be able to eat a Moonblast. I'm going to go for it here. I'm going to Max Phantasm Clefable and see what he wants to do. It's actually really specially defensive. We do get a defense drop, though, which would explain why. Would explain a lot, actually. So, Max. Did I just go for another Max Phantasm? I'm just going to go for another Max Phantasm here. We are going to put it in the position where it does need to keep clicking Moonlight, so we're not in a winning position by any means. But we are going to keep this thing nice and low until he probably knocks me out. But when I D-Dynamax, that's when here's where I'm, that's where I'm at. Okay. 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 I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down. I think what I want to do is go out to my Corviknight and defog the rocks away. Just goes for a Moonblast. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe if he gets special attack drop. Nope, Mirror Armor's not going to knock it around. So it is -4 defense. So if he thinks I want to go for a Brave Bird right here to knock him out, that would probably be the play. I'm going to actually, as much as I want to defog, I am going to click U-turn here. So that way, I would hope that given a -4 defensive Clefable that he does not say, there we go. Perfect. So Toxtricity does come out here. We are going to pop Toxtricity's Balloon too, which is really, really nice. And then I think what I can do actually is I think I can just knock it out with a Shadow Ball from Dragapult. And I don't see an issue with going for that. Yeah, Shadow Ball is doing a lot of damage to this thing. And he does go out in a Clefable. So I expect Shadow Ball is doing 40%. We do get a special defense drop. So I am going to click Shadow Ball once again. And we are going to be able to knock out the Clefable with Dragapult. So I don't see where he comes in unless he's Scarf Dragapult and says, this is going to be a good play. I don't see where my opponent goes for that. But we're going to try our darndest to see if we can't do that. And what we can do, what I do actually want to show off, is if we can get Cinderace in, I do want to showcase off that court change to put rocks on his side. Just so we have that ability to do that. And I think what I truly want to do here, there's probably a Dark Pulse coming my way that I don't want to take. There's a Dark Pulse coming that I don't want to take. I'm going to go out into my Ditto here. I would assume that this is some form of a Scarf Inteleon. He actually just goes for an Ice Beam. So that was actually our best bet right there. Air Slash, U-Turn, and Ice Beam. Do you really only have 3 moves? I'm going to go for Air Slash on the Corviknight. That's fine by me. That's fine, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into my Heavy Duty Boot Cinderace. We do threaten this thing out unless he starts going for bulk ups, which could very well be the case given that we transformed into that. There we go. There it is. There it is. Okay. So. We are faster. I'm going to go for a court change as the Dragapult actually comes in. So we're going to go for court change. We're going to move the rocks over there. That's Cinderace doing what it does. And now we are not faster than this thing. So I do want to go out into my Corviknight here on what I anticipate to be a Shadow Ball. That is Spectacles, Wallet, and Watch if I've ever seen it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we lose a Pokemon here. We lose a Pokemon here. We lose a Pokemon here. Who do I want to lose? I'm going to click Root. Yeah. I'm going to click Roost on Corviknight. I think I go out into my Ditto here, and I probably drop a Draco Meteor. Do you really only have 3 moves on all your Pokemon? This is incredible. This is incredible. So he knows I'm faster than him. I'm going to click Fire Blast as he goes into Corviknight. Perfect. That's what I wanted to happen, and we missed the Fire Blast. I'm furious. I'm furious. I'm going to click Fire Blast again as he takes rocks damage, and now a Fire Blast from his own Dragapult. We do get a burn, so that's a little bit of nice residual damage there. However, I do need something else to sack now to this thing. I don't see an option where Poltegeist gets to do much this game. I'm going to keep it real with you. He actually Dynamaxes. That's not what I wanted to see. And the White Herb is going to bring us back to normal. Okay. So, I'm just going to click Shadow Ball as the Max Phantasm comes off. That's fine. That's 2 turns that he has done that shenanigan-ness. And I would hope that Scarf what is Dragapult doing to itself here? What is Dragapult doing to itself here? About 70%. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to transform into myself. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball here. Oh, we... Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because the burn damage is going to be able... Oh, I'm furious. Do we have to lose one more? Do we have to take one more? I'm going to go on to Cinderace and I'm going to click Pyro Ball. We're going to eat a Draco Meteor. No, we're not. We're not. He could have missed that. Okay. So we still have... Oh, it's just got a lot harder. It's just got a lot harder. I should have went for Draco Meteor. Why did I not go for Shadow Ball? I just kind of assumed. I'm Choice Specs Dragapult, though. So here's what I'm going to do. At some point, I think I lock myself into Thunderbolt. What do you have for me? I'm going to go for a Spec Shadow Ball. Court changes the rocks my way. That's fine. I'm going to keep going for Spec Shadow Balls. Corviknight comes in. That's going to do a bit of damage. Not enough, unfortunately. So I'm going to go onto my Darmanitan on probably like a bulk up. Okay. So, +1. We're still +1 in comparison here. I think what I do... Do I try to... Go for it. Wow, really? Why does that seem so little? Because Corviknight's insane, that's why. I think Flare Blitz is my best play. Does that really? Band of Gorilla Tactics supposed... That can't be right. I'm clicking Flare Blitz. Yeah, so what? I don't know what's not right about the calc that I just ran. I don't know what's not right about that, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to stay in and click Flare Blitz. He goes for Pyro Ball to knock me out. Here's where things get tricky. I think I lose this first off, but I'm going to lock myself in a Shadow Ball and hope for some critical hit action. This is Scarf Inteleon, is it? No, it's not. It's just... Oh, we missed out by the KO. So unfortunately, we do pick up the first L of the live here. GG's to my friend Susan. But I'm going to pause it right here, and we will be right back. So my opponent's got a really interesting team. My opponent has the Barraskewda, has the Gyarados, has the Cinderace, Ditto, Corviknight, and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is really, really interesting. It's a pretty bulky Pokemon with Prankster. Corviknight and Ditto, we obviously see what they do. Cinderace, we see what they do. But a combination of Barraskewda and Gyarados can be actually really upsetting, if I'm being 100% honest. I want to say that we lead off with our Cinderace here against the Grimmsnarl. And I'm just going to go for Pyro Ball for some big damage. He's going to get the Thunder Wave off. We're fully paralyzed immediately. Really unfortunate. But I'm going to U-turn here as he goes for the Reflect. It's fine by me, because I am going to go on to my own Ditto here. And if he wants to get screens up, I can go on ahead and get my own screens up. And actually, I'm just going to go for a Spirit Break here to get some big damage off. He goes for his own Spirit Break. That's going to knock us out, unfortunately. That is going to knock us out. So what do I choose to do here? I think I go onto my own Cinderace. I think I just kind of stall out his turns. And I'm going to try to go for a Pyro Ball here. That's what I think I want to go for here. I'm going to go for a Pyro Ball. As Barraskewda comes in, that's unfortunate. Court change would have been great to bring the Reflect over here. Oh, that would have been like the top tier play. Goes for close combat. We live. Please give me this. Please. We don't get fully paralyzed. We bring the Reflect over. We have a brand new Reflect over here, which is really, really nice. I'm going to click High Jump Kick in case he does want to switch out into something else. He may just try to pick up the KO, which is fine. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So if this thing is locked in, I'm going to go for Poltegeist here. I'm going to click Shell Smash. No, I'm not, because I think Grimmsnarl is going to come in. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Shell Smash. I'm going to go for Shell Smash as Corviknight comes in. So we're going to get some big damage off on this thing here shortly. Because I'm going to Dynamax and go for a Max Phantasm. And we are going to miss out on the KO by 1 point as he tries to go for a sub. That's fine by me. I'm going to go for another Max Phantasm here. Our Reflect is gone. Ditto comes in. So Ditto comes in. I'm going to go for a Max Phantasm of my own. We do not live the reverse Max Phantasm. Interesting enough. Okay, so I think we lose. LOL. Unless Darmanitan somehow eats one. Darmanitan, do you eat one? You don't. Boy, did I really just give my opponent the win here? I think I just gave my opponent the win here. Whoops. I'm just going to taunt it. I'm just going to taunt it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. There's nothing I can do there. I'm going to forfeit. We're not even going to talk about that battle. This is a learning process for everybody. I'm going to click on find another match really quickly because I want to see what on earth this team can actually do. And we've got a huge sand team. Oh my god. What a sand team. Sand featuring Dragapult. Okay. Sandcore featuring that. I'm leading off Darmanitan, and I am clicking Icicle Crash right out the gate. I don't see a switch in anywhere on your team. And that is going to knock out Hippowdon. Okay, one Sandsetter gone. Excadrill comes in, though, and I go to my Corviknight. So maybe in this, Dragapult actually comes in. Interesting. I think I still go into my Corviknight here. Yeah, I didn't see a Flamethrower switch in on my side either. It's okay. I'm going to go onto my Ditto here to copy this thing. I would almost assume a choice spec set. So Flamethrower does a tremendous amount of damage, and we are going to see exactly what he's rocking. Draco Meteor, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. I'm going to Dynamax and go for Max Wormwood as the Tyranitar comes in. It doesn't do as much damage I wanted to, but we do lower its attack. And then what I do want to do... I'm going to go to my Corviknight here. A Crunch. He does get the defense drop on himself. We do gain enough to live the Crunch. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Roost. Because I do want that speed back. As he goes for the Fire Punch. That's fine. You're -1. That's A-okay by me, big dog. Now, you're leftovers. So I'm going to click Taunt. Because I don't want you to click Stealth Rocks. I do not want you to click Stealth Rocks. We're going to taunt the Excadrill. That's totally fine. You can't set up in my face now. Going to get a little bit more. You're faster than me, so I am going to click Roost. He goes for Rock Slide. Flinches me. I'm going to try to Roost one more time. As Dragapult comes in. Okay, cool. I'm going to get a slow U-turn off as he goes for a move of some sort. Such as a Max Flare. That's going to knock me out. That does not knock me out, shockingly enough. All those involved. So, what are you? Would Flamethrower knock me out originally? Flamethrower would not have knocked me out. How much did your Flamethrower do the first time around, bub? Flamethrower did 77. So your choice specs. What are choice specs? I'm going to go out in a Ditto here. And I'm going to drop a Draco. Because I learned my lesson from the last time of not picking up KOs. And we are going to knock out his Dragapult. So he can't Dynamax anymore. And his feeties can't come in anymore. Duraludon comes in. That's a little annoying. I really don't know what Duraludon truly does, to be completely honest with you. This looks like a great time to go onto my Cinderace and high jump kick something in the faces. He drops his own Draco on us. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted in any way, shape, or form. But I have a Darmanitan that can click banded moves, you're -1, so I'm gonna click U-turn here. Because I'd almost say, well, hold on. Would you go into Corviknight? This is Sun Boost. Oh, my Corviknight. Yeah, Sun Boosted double band Darmanitan. We're gonna take out the Corviknight. Just fine. He might still think I'm Scarfed. He might think I'm Scarfed still. So I think Ditto on the Tyranitar. Actually, I can reverse sweep with Excadrill if I can get that in. I can get... I'm going to go for a... Yeah. That's going to do a lot of damage here. He's going to go for the Fire Punch, which is going to knock us out. So here's the thing. Would you have a move to hit yourself? If I go out in a Ditto... would you have Earthquake? You do have Earthquake. Okay, let me go for an Earthquake here and knock you out, because this is going to prompt in the Excadrill more than likely. And that invites in my Corviknight. And he does go for Swords Dance, which is totally cool, because again, I'm going to be able to go out into my Ditto here and reverse sweep with Earthquake. Unless you're Sash. Oh, I spoke it into being. I spoke it into being. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I should have probably thought about that a little bit more beforehand. That's fine. I lose here, don't I? Wait, no, I don't. Sand's gone. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Cool beans. I'm just going to go for Flamethrower here to knock out the Excadrill. This is Choice Specs. So I think what I want to do here is force him to go for the Draco, so he's -2. That gives Poltegeist an opportunity. Oh, yeah. Oh, that does not give Poltegeist an opportunity. Hello? Poltegeist, you better be faster. You better be faster. Yes! Let's go, Poltegeist. All right, perfect. Picking up a W. 2 Ws. 2 Ws in the live. We got time for more. I will be right back. All right, my opponent's got a really nice team here. Vikavolt, Obstagoon, Galarian Corsola, Hatterene, Rotom Fan, and Excadrill. I really can't say I've seen much of either Vikavolt or Rotom Fan on here, so... I truly don't think he likes me leading off with Cinderace as he leads off with Vikavolt. Because I'm going to click Pyro Ball, and that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. He is Focus Sash. Cool. Vikavolt gets Sticky Web this gen. Okay, so I'm really fast. I'm going to click Pyro Ball again. Oh, we're going to miss. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to court change the webs really quickly. He goes for String Shot. I think I'm still faster. I'm still faster. Cool. Okay. What is that Vikavolt set? I didn't know Vikavolt got Sticky Web this gen. You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. So, Are you just going to Volt Switch? You're just going to Volt Switch. Okay, that's fine. Cinderace did its job in redirecting webs for my Hyper Offense team because I really don't see anything that looks at Darmanitan and says, eh. So you're Flame Orb. So here's the dealio. The dealio here. Here is the dealio. I'm going to go to my Corviknight here. I'm going to click Taunt. So you can't protect. I'm going to Roost on the Facade coming out. And then I'm going to U-turn here when you go for close combat. Like I calculated it. Like I calculated it. I think his taunt's over here, though. He is not. Okay, so I'm faster in theory. And I'm going to click U-turn. I am faster in theory. He's -1, and he can't go for Obstruct if he has it. So I'm just going to click U-turn. As Galarian Corsola comes out. Galarian Corsola is fine and not an issue because I do have a Corviknight here that can click Taunt and shut it down. So no Strength Sapping, no Will-O-Wisping, no Stealth Rocking, none of that fun stuff. So this is exactly... And Calm Minding, hello? So I'm going to Roost here as Hatterene comes in. I think I also want to taunt this. However, on the flip side of that coin, I feel like you are about to blow my face backwards with a move. I am going to click taunt to shut you down in case you try to set up. Oh, he actually magic bounced my taunt back. Wow, I am dumb. I am the big dumb. Have you ever had the big dumb? We do get the special attack drop, though, on the Mystical Fire. And this invites in my Dragapult on the -1 Mystical Fire. Cool beans. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Because I do get to click Shadow Ball here as he actually Gigantamaxes, which is not fun times for me. Because there is a Gmax Smite coming out, which I don't think I was ready for. But I'd invite you to show me your Icicle Crash switch-ins. I would invite you to show me your Icicle Crash switch-ins as Galarian Corsola comes in. That's fine by me. We do connect one. That's 54%. I need to hit one more. That's 32%. Corsola's down. Rotom Fan could come in here. I think if Rotom Fan comes in... I keep clicking Icicle Crash. Yeah. I think I keep clicking it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna Dynamax and Max Hailstorm. I need to. I need to make sure that my webs stay up. If he's oh, that's huge. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna Max Hailstorm. I'm gonna go for the Max, or I'm gonna Dynamax and go for Max Hailstorm. His Hatterene comes out. Okay, so we are gonna be able to get that off here. The Hail is up, which is gonna break any sash on anything. Excadrill comes out. I think my best play is going for Max Flare. Okay, cool. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this up. Sun is out. Sun's out. Guns out. Obstagoon comes out. I'm gonna go for. He's gonna go for Obstruct, but I'm gonna go for Max Hailstorm here. He's not gonna be able to protect itself through it, and that doesn't cause for me to get the attack drop. So I'm gonna hope that I can hit 2 more Icicle Crashes for Galarian Darmanitan to bring it home. And I think Galarian Darmanitan is going to bring it home right there. And the reason Galarian Darmanitan was able to bring it home was because Cinderace was able to court change over those Stealth Rocks, even at -2 speed in front of that Vikavolt. So I'm going to wrap it up right here. I really like Cinderace. I think it provides a lot of key utility for being able to get off a fast hit in Pyro Ball. It does provide a lot of good momentum with U-turn, having access to moves like High Jump Kick. And then, of course, Court Change, being able to set it up on that last match. That way we can showcase off Hyper Offense with the pairing of that Court Change. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, feel free to leave a like on the video. Feel free to subscribe if you want more Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown lives. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.